Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Carl, who is the restorer of this car. I'm here with Marlene, who is the owner of this car. I'm here with Keith, her husband, who had to go back to work because of this car. So with that being said, we're at the Muscle Car and Corvette National, which is in Rosemont, Illinois. Come out to Rosemont, Illinois, see some great cars just like this one. So I'll grab the cameras I usually do, and let's start with Carl. Carl, so Marlene comes to you and says, I got a little project. How did this all work out?
Very good. It was a very clean, low mileage, one owner car. Mostly original, sheet metal, everything. And Marlene wanted us to do it because she knew if her husband did, it would never get done.
True. That is true.
And then, yeah, thanks Keith, what a plug. What a wonderful guy. So Keith, first of all, when Marlene says you were kind of showing her some different cars, how did this kind of work out?
Well, I've always had cars and she never really had anything, and I said, well, show me something that you'd like to have. And she goes to Hemmings, opens up the magazine and turns to mid-60s Corvette Roadsters. And I told her, my pocketbook's not quite that large, dear. I said, how about something more reasonable? And she said, well, either a Judge or a Hurst Olds. And I didn't even think she knew what a Hurst Olds was.
Yeah.
But she fooled me, yes she did. So we shopped around for a couple of years and looked at quite a few and bought this one because it was all original and had all the paperwork to go with it.
So Marlene, I'm in Keith's camp. Women usually don't go, I think I need a Hurst Olds. How did this come about?
Well, from the time that we got married, him and his best buddy and I went to car shows. And there was a few of them at the car shows. And I just liked the Oldsmobiles. I happened to like the wing on it. I thought that was the cool part of the car.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about the motor, how fast it would go or anything like that. Just the fact that the color of the car, the white with the gold and the wing on the back, just
It's classic.
it was classic, and that's what drew me to it. And I said, this one.
Let's go take a look at your classy car. Stand back with me. Come on, Marlene, you come with me. So come on with.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, when did you get this car? How many years ago?
We got the car 28 years ago.
So when you got this car 28 years ago and you finally purchased it, what was your reaction when you first saw your car?
Well, when I first saw it, it was in St. Louis, and I thought it was really, really nice looking car. I mean, it didn't have any rust that we could see or anything, no dents, no dings or anything, and that was what was important to us. All the numbers were matching on it that we knew that we needed to check to make sure it was an official, original Hurst Olds, and we both decided that because it wasn't that far away, we could drive it home. We would get this one because of the documentation and stuff that came with it. So we have the documentation from the very first owner. We've talked to the second owner of it and asked her if she wanted to see it when it was all done, and she said no. So
She was done with it.
She was done with it.
Wonderful swoop and all the nice little curves that feature the car.
it makes it feminine.
Yeah, it makes it feminine, sure.
A lot of curves.
I know a bunch of guys who'd like to be in this feminine car, I'll tell you that right now.
Footers too, teddy bears.
Current guy videoing would love to be in this car. Now, it has a real unique hood scoop.
Yes.
I mean, you either hate it or you love it. I mean, it looks like kind of a bull with the flaming nostrils, right? I mean, what is it called? Does it have a name for it?
Ram air, isn't it?
They called it a mailbox.
The mailbox, that's right.
That was the name they gave it, yeah, the mailbox.
Come on up with me. So the mailbox, clearly this car delivers.
Yes, it does.
My goodness. All right, so yeah, gentleman's hot rod. Or ladies' hot rod if we need to. So wonderful.
Those are our wheels that made trips to and from California to be restored.
Yeah.
Because the first shop did not do a good job, so we wound up sending them back to someone else. And I came back the next time perfect.
Perfect's good. Perfect's good. Marlene, you got a teddy bear in here. Tell me why.
Teddy bears.
and why teddy bears in your car?
We
You
belong.
like Elvis or?
No, I love teddy bears, and we belong to the Oldsmobile Club of America and to the Wisconsin Oldsmobile Club.
Yeah.
And if you go to the Nationals or any of their car shows, they give you points for Club Enthusiasm. So
Ah.
we went to the Nationals that was in Brookfield, Wisconsin, and there was a bunch of cars that have little teddy bears.
Yeah.
Nobody could tell me where they got the little teddy bears from.
Yeah.
So I took one of my teddy bears that had Green Bay Packers on it, took off what he had on it, and took the T-shirt, which is actually a toddler's 4.
Yeah.
Took it to my friend and had her, who has her own business, embroider "I love my Hurst Olds."
You've got to have a 10 in enthusiasm when you do that. All right?
Yeah.
That's an instant 10 winner when your teddy bear is in your Hurst Olds outfit. Okay, so we've got teddy bears in the back and toys. So there's
Yes.
toys. The car's a toy. Toys on the inside. All right, so let me sit inside for a moment, if you'll allow me.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. And let's feature our car. Really looks nice.
Oh, everything in the interior is original except for the carpet and the headliner. It's all still original. Seats, door panels, and
The radio?
the radio's all original to the car.
Great.
Tick-tack-tack. Tick-tock-tack. Try to say that fast 3
Yeah,
times.
okay. So that's right here.
Right.
Yes.
And it's working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the battery's still plugged in, so yes, it's working.
And the other emblem on the inside.
This is
Is the
also an
Hurst Old.
air-conditioned car, which is probably about 1 out of 3 of the Hurst Olds built in '69 had air conditioning.
Really? Let's take a look under the hood. Let's take a look under the mailbox.
He gets it up a lot easier than I do.
Yeah, sure.
He does. Just
All
don't
right.
bang your head when you come back
I
out.
will. Yeah, there's a little trick to this car.
Yeah.
I have been taught that. There's the trick. So when you back your head out, you don't bang your head out.
Yes.
It will put an indentation in your head.
So you got that going. All right, and we've got the red engine and the obvious ram air intake through your mailbox there.
Yep.
Right.
All the proper markings on the hood. I'm doing my best not to bang my head. And the air conditioner, the factory air.
Factory area.
Oh, that is great.
And believe it or not, when the car was disassembled, it still had Freon in it. It was still a working system.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it had R12, which is
Yeah.
obsolete now, but it's still functional.
I'm looking at the GG and all of the tags. Is there a VIN tag on here somewhere under the hood usually?
Not under the hood.
Is it on the door or something?
Yeah, there's the VIN numbers up on the dash on this
Okay,
one.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's, Marlene, let's start up your car, please. Listen to that. That's like music. Let's shut that down, please. Boy, that's like music, isn't it? That's got a nice one. Wow, that's sweet. Also didn't notice those on the hood. Come on out, guys.
Well, she didn't
Let's
understand.
shut that hood for a second. Go ahead.
She didn't
Keith.
understand the
Snow
kind of
friendly.
lumpy idle it had. She always
Yeah,
wanted to
what's
know.
wrong with that lumpy eye?
Well, that's what she said. She said, "Well, how do I get it to smooth out? It runs kind of rough." I said, "Don't worry about it. It's supposed to do that."
That's what the guys like.
That's
in
what.
that
Yeah.
little
So
lumpy
once that was understood, then everything else was fine.
Yep.
Beautiful. Guys, huddle up together.
Huddle up.
Huddle up.
I guess we can do that after all these years.
Yeah, you're huddling
Yeah.
up.
So.
Hey, thanks so much for being on My Car Story.
Thank you.
What a great car. Thanks for this story. Appreciate it. And thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.